Hey everyone, how's it going? Making a little trip to pick up some more Crx goodies. Figured I'd bring you guys along. Making a little hour trip to Green Bay. Green Bay, Wisconsin it is, for you non-locals. Got a couple buddies that have some goodies stored away, and hopefully we can tune in when we get there and I can show you guys what I'm getting. Otherwise, I will show you when we get it home. See ya. Good morning, everyone. Some of you may be able to see in the background some of the goodies. I know I didn't reveal what I picked up last night, but I'm picking up more things this morning now. I'm going to run to the local pick and pull junkyard and get a few more goodies, and when I get back home I will unveil what I all picked up last night and today. So, see you guys in a bit. We are arriving. My favorite pick and pull as well. That's mainly because it's local to me and they got a lot of some variety of cars to choose from. Somebody buying a bunch of tires. In this section, I don't exactly remember where, but I think I just spotted it. It stands out pretty good. There's all kinds of debris on the ground, as you can see. And here it is. Look at this. Somebody went to town on that. What the hell, huh? To each their own, but not my thing. Alright. And lo and behold, just like he said, he put it behind the seat. It's a little chipped and cracked, but it's better than what I'm working with. I figured I'd finally unveil some of the parts I picked up last night. So this is the first piece here. Finally I got an innovative traction bar I should say, that gets rid of the bulkiness of the factory one, gives me a lot more clearance. I'm probably going to have to figure out something with this radius rod here. I haven't quite decided. I guess I'm going to wait and see until I get it in the vehicle and see how it lines up and what I got for clearance issues. But I picked it up off a local buddy, Hunter Campbell, out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Appreciate it, bud. He was back and forth whether he wanted to get the new version of the innovative one or just a replacement. So I'm curious to see what he ends up going with. But I was able to scoop that up from him for a good price, so I'm happy that checks one thing off the list. And then the rest of it, we got pretty much almost all the interior. I scored that from a buddy in Green Bay also, Duell. He hooked it up with the full, almost like I said, full interior, all black. You got the fender caps, that's not interior related, but you got the fender caps with brackets, or the clips, both sides. Pillar plastics, probably hard to see in my shadow. Pillar plastics, headliner centerpiece with the dome light, or the dome light pillar again, speaker pods, rear quarter plastics, and then I got the lower rear quarter plastics. Pretty minty black carpet for considering the age of these cars. I'm really impressed. I'm happy to get that installed and see what that looks like. And then I ended up picking up another center rear tray and divider. He hooked it up with that also. That's got a lot of the factory clips and screws he set in. Let's see what it's got. Oh yeah, he was awesome and saved everything for me. All the clips, screws. Look at that. What a guy. And then I got the rear taillight plastics. And I also got the rear OEM styrofoam plastic. I don't know what you want to call that. It's not styrofoam, but plastic rear tray. So there it is. That's my come up so far. Can't wait to get it installed in the car and show you guys what a difference that'll make. Really complete the interior, obviously. But alright. So I didn't record the whole install process. I'm gonna have to be taking it back out. I'm missing a bunch of the plastic inserts that the screw threads grab and go into, but the best light. But as of now, I've got the plastics around the rear quarter windows. I've got the lower plastics that go all the way around here, that go basically from the door all the way back. That's in. I've got plastics that go around the pillar there. I still need sunroofless headliner. I've got the plastic piece that goes here with the dome light in it. I still gotta put the dome light in, but I've got that. Same thing on this side. I've got the plastic put around the quarter window, the rear plastic around the shock tower that, like I said, goes from the door all the way back to the hatch. The rear plastic that goes across the center taillight, that's in. It's underneath the cargo cover, you can't see, but the cargo cover is also in. I don't have the screws, like I said, to hold the speaker pods, the plastic clips that the screws go into. I don't have them, so this is all just kind of set in here temporarily. I just wanted to kind of get an idea and mock it up and show you guys what a complete back interior looks like, or, well, mostly complete. Like I said, I'm still missing a few things. I need the shocks that go from the hatch down, and I need the little trim plastic that would go around the hatch right there. And then up here, I'm noticing that there's some cut wires and whatnot, so I think I'm going to be hunting for a clean, or relatively pretty clean, uncut harness. I'm just going to replace it all because I don't know what they all cut off. I noticed there's some wires cut right here for the seat belt. I mean, I'm sure I could rig up that one, but it's like, I don't want to be chasing my tail in the end trying to find gremlins in the wiring. So, but I started with the dash, or the heater ducting right now. We got the fresh air duct put in. I wanted to retain that because that is a nice feature. I do like that. So I do have the 3 boxes that go here: the blower motor, the heater box, and then, or the AC condenser box, and then the heater core box. I do have all of them. I got to put them in, but I don't really want to put them in until I get the wiring taken care of, because I'll be having to take that back out again as well. And then the main reason I don't have the carpet in yet is because this bolt right here is really giving me a heck of a time, and same on the other side, both of them. So I got to get the proper Torx bit. I'm just a little bit under it, and they're really in there, so I don't want to round them off, so I'm going to wait on that. But pretty quick here, I am going to be installing the traction bar I picked up from Hunter, so I'm going to key you guys in when I start putting that on. Alright, here it is. It's a little rough on finish wise, but regardless, I'm going to install it and get an idea where, I guess, more or less how fitment is, if I got to alter anything, and go from there. So I'm going to get the camera set up and I'm going to get to install. Now myself, I like to put anti-seize on them, just
anything really that is exterior bolt or sees weather. It really helps in the future when you take it apart. It doesn't lock up. Firm believer in it. If you don't use it, truly recommend picking it up and utilizing it, because you'll thank me later. It is awesome. Get one started on each side first. And I ran into an issue. I'm getting ahead of myself. I did not finish taking off the toe hook bolts, so I'm gonna have to grab a 14 and buzz them off. Bear with me, I'll be right back. Working on connecting this radius rod here to the lower control arm here. And what this is all just going to do is, when under acceleration, everything's going to want to go back towards the rear of the car. With this arm here, it keeps everything stationary and locked in place. This is the innovative one here that I picked up. Is one of the better styles from my research. I found out it doesn't have two heim joints, another heim joint right here. From my research, it allows a lot more basically unwanted suspension geometry, so this is the more ideal one to get. So I'm glad I was able to find it locally, and also a good deal on it. Like I said, again, I appreciate Hunter. Once again, I'm applying space grease, as LHT likes to call it. It's just anti-seize. Get these started. And I'm sure there's going to need to be some adjustments made, because this is obviously a different CRX than what it came off of. And it appears I have to go back with it. There, got the jam nut broke loose. Now, like I said, we need to go back. So what I need to do is turn it to the right until it lines up. Try that once. Well, there, that one's started. Now, as long as we can get the back one started. Space grease once again. Now you're going to want to watch it, because if you get that on your clothes or hands, it really sticks on everything. So there's that side. That's the driver's side. We'll get to the passenger side. That looks pretty decent. We're getting close, because I can... There it is. Alright, got one started finally. I definitely need a lift. And more space. Or no, not less cars. And there, just like that, now I have an innovative traction bar on the car. Ground clearance so far is awesome. I'll shine over here where you can actually see it. Bring the light out even more. But I mean, if the bumper were bolted on, you can see, you barely see it. Not like the K20A2 ones where it hangs down low. Give you an up in engine bay. Look at how narrow that is. Opens up a lot of room. Love it. Should have plenty of room for the crank pulley so far. Plenty of room. Then again, when the suspension comes up, hopefully, but these are only 13-inch wheels, so We'll see. But there it is so far. Traction bar installed, and the interior, the back part of it installed. I'm on the hunt for wiring harness so I can button up the rest, but once I get the carpet in and start test fitting everything, I'll get more anxious to get the rest together and get more. So there it is, guys. Alright, until the next one.